Right?
Right.
I'm an excellent facilitator too.
You are.
All I want is for someone else to take the lead. That's all I want.
Yeah, you are.
People just never do.
Yeah.
But all I want is for people to take the lead and then for me to facilitate. And I will tell you guys, I am an excellent facilitator. I facilitate all day long. I will even think of what you need before you need it and help you out with it. If you want to be the leader, it's just I never run across anyone who wants to be the leader.
Or you run across people who want to be the leader and are bad at it.
Oh, that's a good point. Everybody wants to be the leader.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true. I just usurp them quickly and then take control.
You do.
but begrudgingly and and not on purpose, and definitely not because I want to.
No, but this is what I was saying in the beginning, like before you even hit record. So the begrudging thing is what you should look at yourself in the mirror and drive around with the radio off and talk to yourself about.
Well, no, because they don't want me to take the lead either. That's the problem.
Yeah, but you still do it even though they don't want it and you don't want it. So
well, they can't lead. You ever try to dance with someone who can't lead? You very quickly have to take the lead.
That is true.
It doesn't work.
That is true.
Okay, so all things in life are like the waltz or the foxtrot or the cha-cha. Pick one, okay? There's going to have to be a leader here. We both can't just be meandering out here trying to figure out what we're doing. And if you want to be the leader, that's fine. But we can both very quickly sense how it's going to go a couple steps in, right?
Right.
And then someone's got to take over. Right?
That person is Brett Davern.
I don't want to. Or I guess should I, or to Katie's point, I guess I'm supposed to want to.
No, or just like not hate that you have to. You don't even have to want to.
I don't hate that I have to. I hate that they hate that I have to and are going to give me a bunch of shit all the way along. Even though I had to. Like, just if you want me to do it, then just get out of the way and let me do it. You know? Be a facilitator. Like I said before.
It's the Brett Davern Show on iDobi Radio, brought to you in partnership with Nice Guy Digital.
Every time I'm in a group situation and they ask for a leader, whether it's in a really important situation or just like on a ride at Disneyland, maybe, and they need someone to be the line leader, I don't know. I always sit there not raising my hand for quite some time. I'm never the first to volunteer. It's just that no one else does either.
Be the first to volunteer or you lose your cool points.
I know, but there are a bunch of people who shoot their hand in the air right away.
Yeah, but it's not you because you're cool and you're going to end up being the leader anyway. So you don't have to raise your hand first.
How come the people who raise their hand first are never the good leaders?
Because they're not cool.
That's true. We're going to need some cool with our leader.
You need some cool factor.
Yeah. Starting to sound like a cult leader again, though.
Well, that's
because cult leaders are always cool.
Yeah, I thought that's what we were talking about.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, this show is not a cult.
Not a cult.
Not a cult.
Listen up, everybody. This is our show. Thanks for tuning in. BDSfans@idobi.com.
Wait.
Did your parents warn you about cults going off to college?
They probably should have.
They probably should have.
Yeah.
Cults are on the rise again. I don't know if you guys know that.
Leader.
I'm not a cult leader, but cults are on the rise. The thing about a cult is it's like being crazy. You kind of don't know if you're in it.
It's true.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, but also you kind of do.
Well, your mom is yelling at you that you are in one. It's just that you're going, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
So it's like being crazy. Right? My mom's constantly yelling at me that I'm crazy.
Well, but you are. So both sides are right.
Here. No, I'm not.
Yeah. In this whole spiral situation.
I don't think I am. I don't feel crazy.
Mm-hmm. Good.
I don't think I'm in a cult. I don't feel like I'm in a cult. Oh no, maybe I'm in a cult.
Mm-hmm.
That's how that works, right?
Kind of sneaks up on you, doesn't it?
Yeah. There's a lot of cult documentaries out there right now. A lot of cults. Cults popping back up. Yeah, groups. Let's do some news.
No winning lottery tickets were sold on Monday night, Brett.
Oh yeah?
Yep.
Well, even with that being the case, I sure felt lucky because I got another shipment of Factor last night.
You did?
I sure did. The box arrived on the doorstep, opened it up, and well, you know what's really cool about the Factor box
What?
is you can feel that it's kind of cold on the outside. When
Oh,
it
that's
gets there
cool.
already.
Yeah.
So even when you just barely pierce it open, all of a sudden it feels like you're opening the refrigerator, but it's
Totally.
not. It's the Factor box. And then you get all happy because you're like,
Ooh, treats.
my favorite meals and smoothies and all kinds of things are in there. Last night mine had smoothies. It did have the smoothies in there,
Yeah.
which I was excited about. The mango, the strawberry banana.
Which one do you like better?
Ready to drink. Just throw them in the fridge. Actually, I didn't mention the one that I like the best, the tropical fruit. It's just called tropical fruit.
Oh, okay.
Which, come to think of it, I guess there could be anything in there now.
It's probably mango and strawberry.
Whatever it is, it's delicious. Factor, everybody. It's America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit. You go on their website. You start clicking around. You start adding on. You start customizing it to exactly what you want. There's 34 plus weekly restaurant quality options. There are 45 plus different add-ons you can do. Like I said, you can do the smoothies and stuff. There's vegan, vegetarian options. There's high protein options. There's keto options. There's calorie smart meals. I mean, really, like, you can customize this thing to be anything that you want, and it is freaking delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Freaking delicious. The packaging also looks awesome, so it feels like you're in on something cool.
You are.
For real. All the meals are ready in just 2 minutes, and there is no prep, no mess. This is what you do. Head to factormeals.com/Davern50 and use code Davern50 to get 50% off. That's code Davern50 at factormeals.com/Davern50 to get 50% off. Exclamation point. Let's do some news. It is super convenient and really easy. You don't even have to think about dinner.
Love it.
I was thinking about that driving here today.
You were?
And I get to eat some more just Factor, and I don't have to think about it.
Yeah, it's nice.
I wonder which one I'll pick out today.
Yeah. You have options still, but you don't have to think.
Oh, yeah.
No winning lottery tickets were sold on Monday night's Powerball jackpot.
Which is up to what?
One bill.
B to the I to the L to the I to the O to the N to the S.
Yep.
Billions.
That's how you spell billions. Don't
Just
fact
billion.
check us. What are you gonna do when you win?
Huh?
What are you gonna do when you win? You gonna buy a ticket? I'm buying a ticket.
Sometimes I just well, never mind.
I know. I know.
I just want to see what makes it onto Twitter or not. Sometimes I'm just testing Mackenzie.
This is a really good cover for the fact that you did not know how to spell the word billions in the moment.
B to the I to the, huh? Listen, here's the thing, everybody. Here's the thing. I walked into this apartment studio this morning. Okay.
Uh-huh.
It's up to $1 billion.
Yin.
We're up to $1 billion.
Yin.
Right? Everybody, $1 billion. Not $1 million.
It's a lot
Like,
of money.
back in the day, it was like, oh, the Powerball's up to $1 million. No. Billion.
How does it get
Okay.
up to $1 billion?
Billion.
By no one winning.
With a B to the I to the, listen, billion. Right? And I walked into this apartment studio this morning, and I heard Katie LeClaire telling the interns that if she won, she would give them $10,000.
Yeah.
It's at $1 billion.
You know
And
what?
Katie
you don't
Leclerc-
need to,
hold on.
You don't need to do this.
I walked in this morning.
You don't need to be like
and
this.
I overheard Katie Leclerc saying, and then I'd give you each like $10,000. And I thought, you're the rudest, meanest. What? $10,000? Listen, I know you guys already like me better anyway, but if I win $1 billion, I'll cut you each a check for 1 million. Did you hear me? I'm not even kidding. If I win tonight, I'll do it better. I'll cut you a check for 1.5. I'm feeling generous.
How much
I want $1 billion.
How much
Are
do
you
I
kidding
get?
me? $1 billion and you're giving them 10 grand? What? Now, Katie, this is no longer a team if that's how you feel. Man, are you kidding me? I'll write Mackenzie's dad a check for 10 grand just for fun. You hear that, Mr. Intern Mackenzie? You get 10 G's just for being you. All right. I'll give Mackenzie's mom 11 grand just so she can have 1,000 extra than Mackenzie's dad. I'm still
that's
going.
Nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yep.
Mm.
You'd give
My
him
dad
10
listens to the
grand.
podcast.
Well,
so
guess
he'll
what?
be really happy to hear
Well,
that.
he's going to be really looking. He's going to be listening tomorrow. I hope Brett won. I get 10 G's.
And Mackenzie gets $1.5 million.
Yeah,
along
but
with Matthew.
well, but also,
How much
hey,
do I get out of this?
but also, hey, Mackenzie and Matthew, check this out. If Katie also wins, then you'll each get also $10,000. So whatever I'm giving you, you might also get an extra 10 grand.
Oh, right.
What do you get from me?
Yeah,
10 grand.
that's fair.
Okay, so we're all on record, right? You get it, right, Katie? If I win the lottery, they each get 1.5. Mackenzie's dad gets an extra 10. Her mom gets 11. Matthew, your parents, nothing. I don't know why. Katie, you get 10 grand. That's it. Each one of my family members, I'll buy you a new Volkswagen.
Why Volkswagen?
I don't know. Why not? I won the lottery. I can do whatever I want.
True.
I'll buy my brother a Volkswagen factory. How about that? I don't know. I just thought it was funny. I was laughing to myself this morning and I couldn't wait to bring it up on the show either. Katie, if you win, what do I get?
Nothing.
What? Nothing? Zero?
You get all my love and support.
Oh my gosh.
And
Wow. So she's
How
going to
about
give
this?
each one of you 10 grand
how
and
about
she would
this?
give me nothing.
I'll pay.
She won $1 billion. Hold on. For real.
I'll
For
pay.
real.
I'll pay
$1
for.
billion.
I'll pay for
$1 billion. $1 billion. And she's like, nothing.
I'll pay for your staff to be returned at the compound.
Mm,
I know how much they mean to you,
okay.
and also we're employing other families.
But I don't get any just cold, hard cash.
No, but you get the love and affection from all of your servants.
Do you guys know this happens every time that the lottery gets up to a high number like this? We talk about it on the show, and you'd like to think that Katie remembers that and makes this a running bit, but no, this is how she actually feels. She wouldn't give you anything.
No, I would give them something.
$10,000. Every time this is how the conversation goes, and I start yelling that I'd give
Sure.
everyone 10 milli.
Yeah, you're better than me, Brett. Good job.
Katie,
okay.
you won $1 billion. $1 billion. I would just start throwing 50K off of the top of roofs at random, like just pick random weeks of the year and just start throwing 50K off the top. I don't care. I won $1 billion. Here you go. How much of the Billy do you get? Around like 480 million?
Yeah, right.
Okay, I'm still giving them $1.5 million each.
That's so nice of you.
But now I'm taking Mackenzie's dad down to 9.5. Mom still gets to stay at 11 though.
What are you gonna do with that $500? Like what?
5,000.
$5,000.
Or no, $500. I'm going to buy a PlayStation 5.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
But if you do though, you should get it with the VR because that Beat Saber game is real fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So it's up to $1 billion.
Uh-huh.
Okay, for real. If you won the billion, let's should we say there's taxes or no taxes?
Let's say you get $1 billion, but it's 500. Let's say it's 500 million.
So then there are taxes.
Yeah.
All right. So then you win the real lottery. Boring. More fun to just win $1 billion, but all right, fine. You all right? You win the real lottery. You get to break off some to family and friends, right?
Mhm.
Now she nods like it's a no-brainer.
Yeah, $10,000.
Mackenzie's weighing her options over there. It's a good thing your parents can't see you.
She's an only child too.
She's like, I'm not sure.
She doesn't even have siblings that she has to take care of. She's like, no, it's all mine.
I'm not sure if I really have to pay them back for any of that, actually. I mean, it was their choice to have me, whatever.
I'd pay off like my car, my tuition, my living, my like things like that, and then give some to my parents. Maybe buy my parents like a lake house.
Oh, that's nice.
Or like something like that.
A lake house. That's nice.
I feel like they would like that.
And you pay off all your stuff, but then go back to making them pay for you after that. Just sit on the rest
I'd
of
maybe
it.
set some aside for my wedding too.
Okay.
Take that off of my parents.
That's nice.
Okay. So instead of giving your parents money, you'll just now pay for stuff.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
Maybe.
that's like what's supposed to
And then
happen
I'd
when
go
you get into
shopping.
college.
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah. That's what you're supposed to do in college. Yeah.
All right, Matthew. Huh? You win the real lottery. Are you breaking off some to friends and family? Just cold straight cash?
Okay, I would give some because my sis has a baby on the way.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
nice.
That's nice. Yeah.
So you'd hook her up with like 10K?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, just 10K. That's all she needs.
Yeah, that'll take care of
Yeah,
that kid.
School teacher in America has
Yeah,
a kid.
why not?
She's 10K is more than enough. That's all
Sure.
she needs.
I mean,
She's
I-
used to living on nothing, so
She's
it's
used to li-
generous.
Listen, I'm not going to set up like a
Yeah.
full college fund out of my $1 billion winnings.
That's what I was gonna say. I would do for your kids.
But-
I'll pay for your kids'
I
college.
mean, if you like me to buy some diapers.
but that's what you get.
I love that everybody in this room, when asked if they won $1 billion, if they would break off some cold hard cash to friends and family, 3 out of 4 are
No.
iffy on it.
My brain can't comprehend that money.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Do you know what it is? Also, you little shit.
I guess it's because I've had that money.
Oh, shut up.
Or have. I don't, well, not currently. It's not liquid, that's for sure.
No, what I
It's all tied up in real estate. Mackenzie's dad knows how it goes.
I mean,
Keep going.
here's the funniest thing about this is like none of this will ever happen. So all of us could be as ridiculously boisterously generous as
Right,
Brett.
but you're
and
not.
it will never be we will never have to cop to it.
Right. But 3 out of 4 of you won't just give away all of it. Even though, to your
Charity.
point, it doesn't even exist.
I'll give some away to charity too.
Oh, okay. How much?
Yeah.
How much?
10 grand.
I'll give 10 million to St. Jude because go Tridelt.
10 million. Wow. Okay. All
That's a
right.
lot.
I like that. You better believe the Tridelts are going to come calling also, though. Just every year, you're going to get a call. Hey, what's up, alumni? Remember that
I'll
lottery you
break it
won?
out over the rest of like my life.
Okay. A little stipend
Yeah.
for the Tridelts. I like it. Okay.
How do you
Sweet.
okay, so let's say you get the call that's like, okay, you won, your congratulations. What is the first call you make? You call a lawyer first, right?
You don't call anybody. Yeah, you call a lawyer
You
first.
call a lawyer
Oh, yeah.
first. Yeah.
Well,
I mean, you have a good relationship with your dad. There's people out there who should not call their
I
father
don't-
first.
I
You know what I
don't-
mean? Like
I don't know. He's not really getting anything here in the deal. You're gonna have to share the house with mom. I mean, I don't know. No, I mean, call someone you trust for sure, but really don't tell anybody.
don't tell anyone.
And when they win one this big, the person usually doesn't come forward for a while because there's some safety concerns. There's some
yeah.
logistics to work out.
The How do you even know what lawyer to call though? You know what I mean? Like you want to call a lawyer that's worth
There are lottery lawyers.
Oh, interesting.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Oh.
Because there
So
are
I wonder
lotteries
if-
won every single day, not just the big ones, right? There's even
Yeah.
the small ones, and they win and lose every day. And people win good amounts of money. Like you can win, 150K or something.
Yeah,
And so so there's an industry here. There's a lottery. There's a whole thing.
Lottery lawyers.
The
Interesting.
weird thing about the real lottery is that you have to show up in person. It's a rule, but it's a very dangerous rule. There's a dark side to the lottery. I don't know if you guys.
What are you talking about?
Maybe you guys should look it up during the break. We can talk about it.
Okay.
All right, check it out. Type in the dark side of the lottery.
The dark side.
Yes, it becomes a little dangerous. When
Interesting.
so there's a whole movement actually to not a whole movement because it's not like there's that many lottery enthusiasts out there, but every time this happens, there's always I see people online saying they should change the rules so you don't actually have to show up because like that's kind of scary. I mean, it's just a normal person who gets thrown into this thing, It's like, yeah. And if you don't show up, you can't have it. That's a little crazy.
Well, how would they verify it was you?
Well, no, like you could still go show up, but they make it public, is what I'm saying. They put the person's picture in the paper. It's a huge thing, but
Yeah, that
like
is
a
a
lot of
problem.
times it could just be someone who just doesn't know how to handle all that, doesn't want all that, doesn't, maybe hasn't talked to their uncle in years, So what I'm saying is I don't want to come forward.
You'd have your Mrs. Davern do it anyway.
I think I'd take that ticket and put it in my pocket and truly not say anything for a few weeks.
You have a year to claim it, don't you?
I bet I could go.
You don't.
I could go at least 3.5 weeks without telling anyone.
What's your favorite fruit? No pressure. He'll only judge you and your answer forever. It's the Brett Davern Show on
See
Idomi
any
Radio.
horror stories out there? The dark sides of the lottery? Anybody do any research during the break?
I was chatting.
Anybody find all the murders?
There's murders?
Huh?
Who's murdering?
Lottery winners. They all become serial killers.
Well, the first thing I saw was about a 2-hour video on YouTube called "The Dark Side of Winning the Lottery."
Yeah.
So I didn't think I was gonna watch through all.
You didn't
that
have time during the break?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, man, you got to be careful. So 75% of the room isn't going to give any of it away. Quarter of the room is very generous. That's what we've learned this morning.
Way more than 10,000 for at least my sister.
What's the silliest thing you think you'd purchase? What's the
Yeah,
most
yeah.
frivolous like what do you think you'd just be like?
I mean,
"Ah,
vacations.
okay.
Vacations.
I mean,
Oh yeah.
For all of
sorry,
my
but here's
family.
what I did. That's not frivolous. That sounds awesome.
Okay.
That sounds like
Clothing.
memories and clothing. Like
I'd
silly
invest
clothing,
into building a bigger closet to fill
Uh-huh.
it with more clothing.
like handbags, and
Not as much of a bag.
You're not a bag person?
but
you
I
don't
do
go.
love a good handbag.
Don't go for the little. What's the little tiny one? Did
the
we do
Gucci,
that?
the Louis
Yeah.
Vuitton. mini purse.
Pharrell's tiny little micro thing.
I feel like I'd also do clothing as well because they could probably get something like MCM, some weird street wear something, and then throw that in the closet.
Okay. I'd buy like I'm into like big like toys like ATVs or like a snowmobile or maybe like a now I'm super rich. Maybe like a submarine, like go looking for
I knew a super rich guy once that bought a tank.
deep sea wrecks. Like,
Oh.
I could like take it out to the Titanic even or
No,
something.
that's a good idea. Oh,
Start looking
yeah,
around.
smart.
Yeah. I'm a rich guy now.
Yeah. Hopefully, it's more than just a PlayStation controller.
Oh man.
Oh,
Except I'd buy 3 or 4 PlayStations.
So you'd have extra controllers laying around.
That's what I'm saying.
okay. Good. Yeah,
Time
yeah,
to get
yeah,
a
yeah, yeah,
submarine. What do you think, Katie? What's the silliest thing you'd buy?
yeah. An airplane to facilitate said travel.
like you mean like a jet? Like a fancy person private jet? Or you mean
Yeah.
like you'd buy a Cessna and learn how to fly
Oh,
on the weekends?
Oh.
With like a guy who used to fly for United, but now runs private flying lessons out of Van Nuys.
that's kind of an interesting. Like
Every
learn
other
to
week.
fly would
He's
be
kind of a
interesting.
silver fox with like a big watch because he used
Oh.
to be a pilot.
Is
You know,
he single?
I mean, you just won the lottery, so
Actually, the silliest thing that I
Probably.
would buy for myself is I would just become a hoe. I
what?
would just like have boyfriends.
What? What does that even mean?
I would buy
Okay.
boyfriends.
I'd buy boyfriends.
Yeah, that's what
Oh.
I would buy.
Wait, I don't think that's you becoming a hoe. I think that's you using hoes,
Oh,
isn't it?
well, maybe I'm a hoe in the
think
process.
you become
though.
So you're a hoe in process. You're saying
I'm
later
part of the
you-
problem at that point. You know what I mean? I'm willing to be real about it.
I think
Yeah,
okay.
I would just
I
find
think you're
very-
the customer at that point.
Well, I'm just saying I would walk up to like people who I found cool and be like, "Hey, I'm gonna go to Tulum this weekend. Would you like to come with me?"
So, yeah, sugar mama.
Yeah, I guess so. But like,
But
not
like
for
sugar
one
mama.
person,
Not for one. But, so you hop around.
not a boyfriend. But like short stints of boyfriends.
So escorts.
Like what?
Like escorts.
I'm trying to avoid that word, Matthew.
So Katie would just start having high priced.
Friends.
It's okay for you. To
There
say
is
escort,
nothing
right?
like paying
I
for
guess-
friendship.
Okay.
know,
Yeah,
right?
sure. Why not? Like, okay.
It's what my sorority is.
All right. Cool. Sounds good. How would it sound if that was my take?
Well, you're married, so
Yeah,
not good.
Exactly.
I just mean in general. Would I be allowed to just start saying that I'll just get high price, whatever, go wherever, fly?
Escorts.
Sure.
Yeah.
Escorts.
Yeah.
Escorts.
Just go full Charlie Sheen.
No, see, that's the thing is when it came to you, we would all be like, wow, he's paying for
No.
escorts. But
Mm.
not for me, no.
No, for you, it's
Yeah, it's
we gotta
fine.
applaud. You do you, girl.
Women's empowerment.
Yeah,
Get that groove.
I'm just saying.
I like it. That's cool. You just go up to random people on the street,
Yeah.
tell them you'll pay for their vacations.
And then be like, if you're not cool halfway through, I'm gonna send you back home. So like you gotta be cool, dude.
Right.
Or gal.
Right. Okay. So Katie will just start taking random strangers on vacation.
I'm gonna make a lot of friends.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna say.
It's a fun idea.
And then also I'd pay for a movie for all of my friends to be in. I would finance a film for like just our friend group,
Oh,
just for fun.
you make your friends work for you.
I would give my friends work that they would then receive residual. That we're still striking for residuals, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully they would receive residuals for.
So
I'm paying them in perpetuity.
so
like,
you want to
really,
take
like,
you want to take strangers that you pay for on vacation,
Yeah.
and then make all your friends work for you
so that they can then receive money for the rest of their lives.
off this movie that we hope is good that Katie's financing.
Yeah.
And then she forced us all to act in it.
Forced you. How dare you?
Hey, Katie won the lottery. She's taking random people on vacation and making me have a job.
You're welcome.
It's all about perspective. Turn it up. We'll be right back.
She's kinda into Crocs. The Brett Davern Show on Adobe Radio.
Well, I mean, I'm gonna go out and buy at least 100 tickets.
Which, as discussed earlier, is just on one single piece of paper.
Yeah.
Yeah, we discussed that off the air.
Yeah.
But it is like
yeah.
a weird thing where you're like, I'm gonna go get a ticket.
Oh. Matthew got a
You got
a
it.
bug.
Nice. Nice work. I wish
Um,
you were on camera for that.
How many are you gonna buy?
Probably 5.
5?
I'll go to the liquor store and be like, hey, can I get a Powerball 5 Powerball tickets?
I mean, to be honest, you could buy
I think also you have to,
$10 million worth of tickets and it would still be worth it if you won.
if you won, yeah.
You could buy $20 million worth of tickets. I mean, you could show up today and be like, I need like buying one and then hoping to win. You're not going to win. You got to buy at least,
You might.
you got to buy at least 1,500 of them to give yourself a good shot.
I mean, you'll increase your odds for sure.
Right.
But
And the disappointment when you lose.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But see, that's the thing is like I'm like risk reward. Like I think this is anecdotally fun. I'll probably buy 5 tickets and like probably not win. But like, tonight, checking my ticket. Ooh,
Oh,
maybe.
maybe.
And for
You never know.
4.5 minutes, I will have spent $5 and feel like, ooh, and that's worth it.
I think I'm gonna send Sammy out, get him to buy a cool mill worth.
Oh, okay, good. Yeah.
But I don't know who's gonna check the ticket. That's gonna be quite a process.
Oh, you just go back to the liquor store and there's a little barcode and they just scan the barcode and they say, yay, you won.
Yeah, but not if I buy 1 million tickets.
I feel like that's the only way that you should do
They're
it.
gonna be running that thing through it's gonna be like a long piece of tape. We're gonna be stretched around the block. We're gonna have to be running it through.
Who was it that did this as a bit? It
Dan
was
Bilzerian bought like $100,000
it
worth of
was?
tickets last time. It was up to $1 billion.
Yeah.
Who's gonna check?
I thought it was like Rob Deerdick. Didn't he and his
Maybe.
buddy have like a bit about they bought like, $10,000 worth of lottery tickets?
Katie, again, 10,000. No, they bought like $100,000
$10,000
worth.
is
Like,
a lot of money,
no,
Brett.
no, it's not. I'm sorry. No, not with what you're talking about. Like, not if Rob Dyrdek wants to pull a stunt with his friends. It's not. They did like $100,000 worth or something.
Hmm.
It's crazy because even if you bought $100,000 worth of tickets, you're still gonna win something in there. Because it's not just the
Yes.
grand prize or nothing.
Yes.
You can win smaller amounts even in this bigger lottery.
Yes.
You could win, 300,000 tonight because you got the
Four of
correct
the- yeah,
sequential.
right,
There's all
yeah.
these different ways you can win.
There's like side bets.
yeah. So even if you went out and bought a couple, you can still win
10,000
something.
is a lot worth.
It is a lot. That would be a lot. That would be 5,000 tickets, right? Because they're $2 a piece.
Oh, is that how much? I don't actually know how much they are.
They're
even.
$2 and something a piece. They're not $1 a piece.
Oh, okay.
The Powerball, the big one.
Yeah.
They're not. It's not $1.
Okay.
So $5 worth is what you said, or 5 tickets.
I'll probably get 5 tickets worth.
All right.
Whatever that under $10 looks like.
We'll spend $10 to make $1 billion. That's a good investment.
Sure.
Sound advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then give away 10,000. Actually 20,000 to be clear,
Total. Just to
You know
them.
what? I'm feeling really generous. Mackenzie's dad gets another grand.
Wow.
Just cuz.
1,000?
Yeah.
Wow.
If I win.
Man, he's really happy listening to the radio show this morning. Nice. You know what? If I win, I'll give Kells. I'll give Kells 9,999. Just for fun.
Cheapskate. Just
I'll
give him
give
10,000.
Mel's the dollar.
Oh man, they're just adding fuel to that rivalry.
I know. Kells will be chasing down Mel's for that dollar forever. I want it to be an even 10,000. Diabolical. Mm-hmm. I think I might also finally buy that private island someday. The truth is, if I won this $1 billion, I would pay off all the things that I have to pay off, like Mackenzie said. Very smart of you. And then I think I would probably just sit back and finally relax and breathe easy and buy like a Sprinter van and just drive around the US for like a year. And then I'd go sit somewhere else for like a year. And the whole time I'd just be sitting there thinking, I've got no worries. That's what I'd do with it. Pretty much nothing, except feel the satisfaction of knowing that I have $1 billion sitting there, except for whatever I gave to these two. Yeah. And I keep showing up wherever Matthew shows up asking for my money back.
Oh, despicable. No,
Oh, wait,
no,
what? No, not
the
that
show's
one.
over.
It's this one. Sorry. Sorry. Wrong button. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I financed my own lottery documentary about my own descent into madness after winning the lottery.
You finance it.
Very
Yeah, that's funny.
meta, very inside. Yeah. That's the show today, everybody. BDSfans at Adobe.com, at Brett Davern Show on all social media. Be kind and take care of each other. Good night, Mackenzie's dad. Good night, Matthew's family. Sorry. You're gonna have to ask him for money. He's got $1.5 million. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys though. When I give you your money, I'm gonna take the taxes out for you. So
Oh,
it's not
that's
going to be an
nice,
even $1.5 million.
actually.
We're going to have to do
nice.
some, but you still get a lot more than whatever Katie was going to give you. So see you tomorrow, everybody. Bye-bye.
That's it for the Brett Davern Show for today. But don't worry, they'll be back tomorrow, live, starting at 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, on Adobe Radio.
Recording has stopped.